Hey everyone, it's Aiden with TechSolid. I know it's been a minute, but I want to catch up with everyone and show you what just came in the mail today. Got the iPhone 10. After several weeks of wait, it's finally here. So let's open it up. Okay, so full disclosure, I have already opened the phone, set up everything so that I could just kind of get right into things here. I want to take a look at the unboxing experience a little bit really quick. Box looks pretty much the same as any other iPhone. You have iPhone on the side. The boxes for the silver and the space gray models are not different from each other. It's been kind of different in the past. You know, some boxes will be white, some are black, but here we are. I got the 256 gigabyte storage model. I figured maybe there would be less, or maybe there'd be more of them and less demand, but you know, oh well. And just kind of like any iPhone, you have your you know, probably looks like stickers, you know, that you'll put on the back of your car or something, and the regulatory stuff, the startup guide. It's nothing, you know, nothing fun. Then you have the phone. Like I said, I've already set this one up, so it's turned on. The display is something else. I mean, it's beautiful. The blacks are really black, the whites are white, the colors are different. I mean, it's, you know, getting used to them. It's a different type of display, you know, OLED versus LCD, so things are going to look different for a while, but I think that, you know, the tones are truer from what I can tell. So the side frame of this is stainless steel. From what I can tell, this is like a dark stainless steel, like it's almost black, kind of like the Apple Watches. Like you see, this stainless steel is kind of silver, and this is pretty dark. So they're different colors. I don't know. I think on the silver model, it's light. It's like silver. The back is made of glass as well as the front this time, like we talked about before, so it's pretty cool. The camera, if you can tell, is a little bit, you know, it's different. It's, instead of being sideways, it's now up and down. That's definitely a design choice that I feel like they kind of embrace, and for whatever reason, it's set up that way. You know, and it's interesting too, the camera bump, you know, that everyone's been complaining about. It's like, why can't the phone be flush? Well, the camera lenses are big, or whatever. I mean, this one's pretty dramatic. It's a little bit thicker maybe than on the 7 Plus, but or the 8 Plus, but it's just kind of their thing now. So that's cool. There are no regulatory markings on the back, like on the bottom. Like normally right here I would say something like, you know, designed by Apple, made in California, or, you know, designed in California, made in China, something like that. Have all the FCC stuff down here. There's nothing, so it looks really clean. It's really nice. Like I said, the display is really cool. You have the notch up there, and if you see, that sensor is firing and is trying to see my face, but it can't. So let's try Face ID out. Okay, unlock, swipe up. It's pretty simple. Without a home button, now pretty much everything's just gesture based. Let's say I want to go open Instagram. You know, I want to go home. What do I do? Swipe up and out. So, you know, there's no clicking to home anymore. That feels a little foreign and sort of uncomfortable at first. You know, it's like, where's my safety net? The home button or something. But seems to be efficient. It looks like it's working. To access, you know, things like Apple Pay, you're going to be double clicking the power button on the side over here. It'll pull up, you know, a card or something authorized with Face ID, and then you hold it up to a reader. Pretty simple. Again, you know, go home, swiping up. Face ID's been pretty fast. I mean, it's not the lag that everyone's expecting, or, you know, oh, is it the right angle, this or that. It just works. So I'm pretty happy with it. The camera is also awesome. So if you can tell from here, this is a little bit of my home office. It's good. It works. It's really nice. I mean, the pictures are clear, the video's good. I mean, what more is there to say on that? The notch at the top pretty much just disappears, you know, if you have like a black background on your home screen or something like that. But you know, you go to you go into Safari, and it's not quite the same. It's a little more pronounced. So let's go into Reddit here. You see up top, it cuts out into the screen, and I feel like this phone is meant to be used in portrait mode rather than in landscape because, you know, let's see, let's get into the, that's a little disruptive. I find that kind of strange. So, you know, I'm sure it'll be comfortable later on, but I'm more looking at it this way, vertically right now, and it's good. I mean, it's, like I said, a little bit new, but it's nice. Let's see. I think as far as, you know, new features go, it's really the lack of home button that's been so unique and so interesting so far. So if we want to access the control center now, instead of swiping up, you know, what do? Pull down from the top right, and there's your control center. So this whole setup is new to iOS 11. You've got your Apple TV remote, your flashlight, your calculator, blah blah blah. Pretty cool. And you get rid of that, and then you get to your notifications by pulling down from the top left instead. I do find it interesting that these look different, but maybe that's just a design choice or something. There is wireless charging on this model. I haven't tried it out yet. I have my IKEA wireless charger set up upstairs in my room, and we'll see how that works. But I think it should be pretty good. So overall, I mean, aesthetically, this is new. It's exciting. It's like a total 10 out of 10. The experience of getting set up with the phone and like the learning curve, it's different. It's, you know, a little odd, but it's really cool. It's just a lot to take in. I would, you know, that's difficult to really rate or score, but not much of a learning curve. Maybe there will be later on as I get used to more gestures or this and that. But the size is what's really interesting to me. So I was kind of expecting, you know, and I did look at the dimensions obviously beforehand, but I was expecting a big phone. Here's my 7 Plus right here, and I mean, this is only you know, like only so big. It's I'd say a good, you know, half-inch shorter and half-inch skinnier. But I feel like I'm getting just as much screen out of this, and in reality, the screen size is about the same. It feels more like a tall, you know, 7 or 8, you know, the non-plus models. It feels really good in the hand, and I think it will. I think it won't be an issue that it's smaller, but you know, there's just as much usable screen space. I did get my Apple leather case that I get every year. I like just getting the same case over and over for each phone. It's kind of nice to have some familiarity there. These are my absolute favorite cases. You can tell the inside is this kind of like felty business, and the outside is leather, and it's like a plastic. It's like plastic, and then it's wrapped in leather. Feels really good. Obviously, you have your power brick in here, your ear pods, not AirPods, by the way, that will never get used, I'm sure. So I'll pretty much just put those away until I eventually sell the phone or something. But yeah, so I'll get more into this later. Let me know what you want to know about it, what you want to see, what you want to talk about. So far, so good. I really like it. This has been Hayden with Tech Salt. Stay salty.